Okay, so let's start. Find a comfortable position to start, either sitting on your heels, sitting cross-legged. It's okay to start in child's pose if that's what you feel like doing today. We'll take a few moments to ground first and to leave the outer world behind. So just relax into your body. Check if you're holding on to any muscles. See if there's tension in your face. And start to slowly let go of any holding, any resistance, of any muscle contraction. So just simply allow the body to sink into itself, to become soft, easy. If you're seated, make sure that your spine is above your sitting bones. Your shoulders are in line with your hips, and also the neck is in line with your spine. A good check to do that is checking your ears, that they're above your shoulders. And then gently tuck the chin in. Feel free to keep the eyes closed or slightly open, gazing in front of you. And then notice the connection between your sitting bones and the earth. Feel the support. Pay attention to the feeling of touch. The sensation of warmth between your body and wherever the body touches the ground. Your breath is easy and relaxed. There's no control. Simply follow your inhalations and exhalations. Notice if your inhales are longer or shorter than your exhales. Or maybe they're equal. Then notice if the left and the right nostril are equally active. Or maybe one is more open and unblocked than the other. It's all quite normal. Just observe. Try and trace the path of your breath as it enters the nostrils, down the back of your throat, the chest. Maybe it goes all the way to the belly. Maybe it stays in the chest. Just take a moment to notice without changing it, judging it. Simply be with your breath, with the curiosity of a child. If every aspect of your breath is really, really intriguing. Notice what happens to the spine. Is it still? Or maybe it's moving slightly. And gently turn up the eyes towards the third eye. And notice what's happening there. Are there any images, any lights or colors? Or maybe nothing is happening. Just take a few moments in silence to be with your body and your breath, enjoying the stillness of the mind. And then very slowly start coming back to the room, coming out of the meditation. Feel free to keep your eyes closed if that feels better. And then we're going to slowly start moving. Let's start with circling the head in one direction. And next time the chin touches the chest, other direction. And feel into every muscle, joint that is affected. Stop if you need to stop anywhere it feels particularly painful or good. And simply breathe. Slow, deep inhalations and exhalations. And then the next time the chin touches the chest, lift the head up. Press your hands onto your knees and pull the torso forward. Send the chest forward, chin up. And then when you exhale, round the back, pull yourself back until your arms are straight, belly in, tuck the chin. Cat and cow in the sitting position. So inhaling, chest forwards, look up, lean forwards. Exhale, round the back. Tuck the chin in. And do it in your own rhythm 3 more times. Synchronizing the breath and the movement. Inhaling forwards. Exhaling back. And then let's come to a neutral spine position. And then from here, we're going to make circles with the torso. One side forwards, the other side back. So make the circles maybe a little smaller in the beginning. And as you continue, make them a little bigger. Maybe going all the way down to the floor. Your full range of motion. Or maybe not if you don't feel like doing it or the body is too cold and uncooperative, don't force it. And then let's reverse the circles. If you're going for the full range of motion, see if when you're on one side you can straighten the opposite arm. And then when you move to the other, you can straighten the opposite arm, shoulder going towards your knee. Feel a nice stretch along the side body. And just a couple more times. Maybe start to make the circles slightly smaller. And let's come back to center and change the crossing of your legs. If sitting cross-legged is too taxing for you, maybe sit on your heels. We're going to do a breathwork practice. So I'm going to offer 2 options for breathwork. One will be the Kundalini breath, which is with the hands on top of your shoulders. And then you twist to the left, look behind, inhale, twist to the right, exhale. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. I know some of you get dizzy when they do that. The other option is to inhale with the arms up, exhale with the arms down, bending the elbows. Or the other one. So before we start, make up your mind. If you can't make up your mind, you can change between the 2. Whenever it gets too much and you get dizzy, stop and then rejoin. So let's do this breathwork practice for about 2 to 3 minutes. Take your position either here or here. And inhaling to the left or up, exhaling to the right or down. Working with your abilities, moving as fast or slow as your breath. So synchronizing. If you're going for the twist, look behind you and really twist and wring out the air from the chest and the belly as you exhale. Keep going. If you need to rest, rest. If you're still in the exercise, keep breathing rhythmically in and out. Very good. In and out. We've got 1 more minute. If you feel like resting, rest. 30 more seconds. Final 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come back to the center. Release your arms. Take a deep inhalation into your belly and your chest. And hold the inhale. Hold it there at the top. And then very slowly you're going to exhale first from your chest. Then the belly. And hold the air out. No breath. Pull the pelvic floor up. The belly in. The chin down. Relax the arms. The face. And stay here for as long as you can. Try to resist breathing in. The mind might tell you you don't have any oxygen, but that's not true. And when you can no longer hold it, release your pelvic floor, your belly, lift the chin, and come back to natural breath. And stay here a few moments, observing the effects, the movement of energy, any sensations, images, be with them. This is both of them very powerful breathwork techniques, oxygenating the brain, releasing toxins, revitalizing the body, and preparing for your day. And then going to slowly come out, open the eyes if they're closed, and let's come to all fours. Good. Your knees underneath your hips, shoulders above your wrists, spreading the fingers. Excellent, very good. Now also engage the core as if you have a corset, squeezing you all four sides. Pull the belly in and up as if you're trying to hide it behind your rib cage. And inhale, stretch the left leg back, tuck the toes under. Now, keeping that strength and integrity, inhale, stretch the right leg. And come to a plank. Make sure you're breathing. Engage your Ujjayi breath. Constricting the back of your throat. Tuck the tail under, pull the belly in. Keep looking forwards. Maybe rock just a little bit more forwards. So your shoulders are in front of your wrists. And then exhale, knees, chest, elbows tracing back, and chin on the floor. Inhale, sliding cobra. Loop the shoulders back. Go as high as you can. That's my limit today with my injury. Squeeze the elbows together, press the tops of the feet, and really make sure the shoulders are far away from your ears. And then exhale, push yourself up, tuck the toes under, and let's stretch in downward facing dog. Good. Walk the dog, bending the legs. Just a couple more breaths. And then let's stay in a still down dog. Check the position of your feet. Your feet should be roughly in line with your hips, your toes turning in, your heels turning out. Check the position of your hands. They should be in line with your shoulders, fingers spread. Press into the floor and really turn the tailbone up towards the side. Good. Relax the head, shake it for yes, for no. And then let's inhale and lift the right leg up. And then exhale, start transferring the weight forwards and point that knee, bend the knee and point it towards your right elbow. Touch the elbow if you can. The foot is off the floor. Inhale, stretch the leg up. Push the floor away. And exhale, now bring that right knee towards the left elbow. Twist. Keep the foot off the floor. Move slowly. Inhale, we're going to do this one more time each way. Stretching the leg. Exhale, coming forwards, belly in, touching the elbow or almost touching it. Last one. Inhale and exhale, twist. Right knee to the left elbow. And inhale, stretch it back. And when you exhale, you're going to thread the leg through your hands and drop the back knee down. Good. So from here, you can use your blocks if you need them underneath your hands. Really try and lengthen the spine. Sink the left hip towards the ground. And breathe. Let's take 2 deep, long breaths. Inhaling into the belly and into the chest. Exhaling, pushing the air out from the chest and from the belly. Last one, slow, conscious breath. Okay, and let's take an inhale. On your exhale, you're going to shift the hips back and go into half splits. Flex your right foot. You can move your hands a little closer. Grab your blocks and make sure that your spine is long. Chin to the chest. And just allow the stretch. Welcome it instead of resisting it. Remember not to go too deep so that there is pain. Discomfort is fine, but pain is a sign to stop. Good. And then let's inhale and then come forwards again. Let's lift the back knee off the floor. Left hand close to your right foot. And then you're going to turn the body to the right. So your belly is kind of trying to show over your right thigh. Stretch the arm up towards the sky. Good. And let's do 3 circles back with this arm. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Last one, inhale and exhale. Point the arm forwards. Engage your thighs, engage your core, and we're going to try and lift up in what is called a reverse warrior 2. Your knee can be off the floor. I cannot do it off the floor, so my knee is down. Choose whether your knee is down and up. Keep breathing. Keep turning the body towards the right. On your next inhalation, the right hand tries to reach for the back leg stretch the left arm up, look towards the sky. Keep breathing, sink a little bit more into that left hip. One more breath. And then you're going to windmill the arms, frame the front foot. Good. Now, again, you can work with the knee off the floor or down on the floor. If it's off the floor, place the entire foot down on the ground. Grab a block maybe to support your hand, or place it on your shin and open the body to the left. Stretch the left side of the body. Sink that left hip a little lower if you can. Stretch the arm above the head. Revolve the chest open towards the sky, looking underneath your armpit. And let's do 3 circles back with this arm as well. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling, stretching. Exhale, maybe follow the path of your hand. And next time you inhale, stretch the arm forwards. Engage the core. And here you're going to try and come up in warrior 2. I, of course, cannot with my back injury. So we'll need to support myself. Whew. Good. Stretching the arms in the opposite directions. Look towards the back arm. See if it's in line with your shoulder. And then look towards the front arm and focus on the middle finger. Also make sure you can see your right toes. And then from here, let's reverse. Inhale, stretching the right arm up. Left hand on the back leg. Bend that front knee so that it is over your ankle. And on your next exhale, you're going to windmill the arms to frame the front foot. Oh, that was a bit much for my back. And then from here, pressing the hands into the floor, let's inhale, slide the right leg back into downward facing dog. And here you have optional vinyasa, coming forwards to plank, knees, chest, chin, chaturanga, or just simply staying in downward facing dog. Go slow. Take your time. Remember to breathe. Listen to the body. Good. So this was a long, slow flow on the right leg. Let's prepare to do it on the left. Check that the feet are in line. Feet in line. Really press the floor. Turn the tail up towards the sky. On your next inhalation, raise the left leg up. Really stretch it. And exhale, come forwards and try and touch the left elbow with the left knee. Inhale, stretching the leg, pressing the chest to the thigh, and twist this time. Left touches the right elbow. Let's do this one more time. Try and regulate the pace. Relax your face. Relax the breath. And next time, the left leg is up. Exhale and place it in between your hands. Drop the back knee down on the floor. Grab your blocks if you need them. James, I hope this is good for the glutes. If you sink a little forwards, you'll feel it even more. Yeah. And you could also try and do a little massage with your fist, gently tapping on the area that needs a little bit more oxygen. Again, try and keep your spine long, tucked chin, so you're not crunching the neck. Good. And on your next exhale, you're going to push the hips back and straighten or half straighten your left leg, keeping that left foot. Flex the toes pointing towards your forehead, grabbing your blocks if you need them. Keep the core engaged the whole time. Shoulders back, away from your ears. And then square the hips, rolling the left hip down, right hip forwards. Good. Inhale, come forwards. And let's lift the back knee off the floor. Place the right hand close to your left foot. And inhale, twist. Belly coming almost over your left thigh. Open the top shoulder and let's do the 3 circles. Inhaling and exhaling. Full range of motion. Feel into that left shoulder. And next time the arm goes forwards in front of your head, keep it there. And if you can, engage the core and come into the reverse warrior 2. If not, if you suffer like me with injuries in your lower back, keep the knee down on the floor and simply choose your pose, either with the knee down or up, turning the chest, opening it towards the left, sinking into your right hip. And on your next inhale, you're going to reverse the twisted warrior. So right arm stretching up, left arm somewhere along the back leg. So if you're standing, very important is that your knee is over your ankle. And exhale, slowly frame the front foot, windmilling the arms. And you can drop the back knee down or keep it up for the other side. So what we're going to do is to rotate the back heel down on the floor. Keep that right hand either on the floor, on the shin, or on a block, and stretch the right arm. So Benny, we are still not in the warrior, we're in side angle. Sink the right hip, stretch the right arm, open the right shoulder, look underneath it. Keep breathing. Very good. Now engaging everything. Maybe you can come up to warrior 2. If not, use the support of your hands and stretch the arms in the opposite directions, looking towards the left middle finger, knee over the ankle. Check that your back arm is in line with your shoulder. Pulling the belly and pelvic floor up. Strong pose. Very nice. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Really lengthen the left side of the body. Keep your stance strong. Again, checking that the knees over the ankle. One more breath. And then windmill the arms. Frame the front foot. And from here, inhale, sliding the left leg back into down dog. So you can stay in down dog or go through a vinyasa. Inhaling in plank. Exhaling knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga, your choice. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good. We're going to take 5 breaths here as a resting pose. Please take child's pose if this is too much. And focus on your breath. Try to regulate it. Making the inhalation and exhalation equal in length. One final breath. And if you're in child's pose, let's overlooking down, facing down. And from downward facing dog, inhale, look between your hands, come on your toes, and bring your whichever leg you want. You're going to try and turn towards the camera. So stepping one leg forwards, turning towards the camera in a wide-legged forward fold. Good. Let's keep the hands on the floor in front of us or on blocks if you can't reach. Also, let's turn the shoulders back and down, really imagining you're lengthening that spine. Turn the tailbone up, and then slowly you're going to exhale, keeping that tail up, keeping the spine long, slowly, slowly releasing the top of the body down on the floor. Hands on the floor. If you can walk them back, walk them a little more back. Squeeze the elbows towards one another. Imagine chaturanga arms. So the elbows are moving towards one another. So I'll turn sideways so you can see. Doesn't matter if you're a little higher, don't allow the elbows to open, keep them traveling back. Also transfer the weight a little more forward. Good. And for the glute muscles, if you need to stretch them, really turn that tailbone up towards the sky. This will also affect your hamstrings. Good. One more breath. And then slowly come up to halfway with the hands down in front of you. And then let's place the left hand down on the floor and open the right arm. Stack the right shoulder over the left. Look towards your right thumb. Send the tailbone up. And if you want to work a little deeper, you can reach for your right ankle with your left hand and start bending the elbow. The top arm, you can wrap it behind your back. But wherever you are, keep your spine long, tailbone turned up, and keep your breath intact. Very nice. Take one more breath. And then inhale. Release the top arm down. Place the other hand now in the middle and stretch open the left arm, the left shoulder, stacking it over the right. Pull the spine forwards, belly in. Breathe. And if you want to reach with the right hand towards your left ankle, you can do so. The top arm can be either in the sky, towards the sky, or wrapped behind your back. Inhale, spine long. Exhale, twist, belly in. One more breath. And inhale. Let's release. Very good. And then from here, let's stay for one more pose in that position. Let's interlace the hands behind the back or take your strap. pressing the palms towards one another. And then exhale, releasing the torso down and bringing the arms as far forwards as you can. Inhaling, lengthening the back. Exhaling, pulling the belly in. Maybe coming a millimeter deeper into the pose. 2 more. One more. And then slowly release the arms down. Walk your feet in by moving the toes and the heels, until your feet are a little wider than your hips. Squat down with your toes pointing to 45 degrees roughly. Placing the hands in prayer. Lengthen your spine again, bring the chin into the chest. So the idea here is that you have one line from the tailbone to the top of the head. So if you're rounding, see if you can come out of the pose a little, but don't compromise with the back. Good, one more breath. Now, we're going to practice an arm balance of your choice. Now, the first one is the crow with your hands forwards, hips really high up. Let's all do that first, and then I'll show you the second one as a little fun exercise. So if you are to do the crow, you need to have your hands in line with your shoulders, fingers spread, and you're looking a little forward of your hands the whole time. You're looking forwards, not down. Yes. Feet together. So bring your feet together, Teti. Good. Now come on your toes. Bend the knees, lean a bit more forwards, and bend the elbows. Support the knees on the tops of the arms. So very important that your elbows are not going sideways, but back. Yeah, and then once you're in a little ball like this, you can simply rock forwards and back. Rock forwards and back. Maybe at some point you can lift one foot, maybe at another 2 feet. Just important to look forwards, not down, in order not to topple. And then if you're up there, squeeze into a tight little ball. And I'll give you one more try. So James, if you go rocking forwards and back, maybe you will topple down. Just try to use the core, engage it, lift the core muscles, come into the ball, little ball. Keep looking forwards, not down. Yeah. Yeah, and lift one leg only. That's okay. That's very good, Seti. Yes, you're almost there. Good. And then let's relax a bit. Or go ahead one more time. Oh, careful. Good. So take a little rest. I'm going to show you the other option, which requires a little bit more flexibility. So that's why we did so many forward folds. You come into a forward fold, and then you try to bring your shoulders behind your knees. And then place your hands behind your heels. So very important that the entire palm is on the floor. Then maybe you can also lift your foot and place the hand underneath your foot. And then again, your elbows are going backwards, not sideways, and they're supporting the backs of your legs. And then slowly, you're going to shift your feet forwards, just crawling them slowly, slowly. Keep pressing the elbows into the backs of your legs. Keep pressing the elbows into the backs of your legs. Yes, and then maybe you can lift one leg and then the other leg. So try it. It doesn't matter. Very good. Says yes. You just need to have your buttocks sitting on your elbows. Yeah, very good. Very good. Excellent. And then let's all sit down. Bring your feet together. And open your knees sideways. So you don't need to have your feet very close. Have that diamond shape of your legs. Grab your ankles or wherever you can reach. And then really pull the body forwards, the chest forwards. So James, pull your chest a little more forwards if you can. And then either staying here, or if you've got the space to move lower down, just press the elbows gently on your knees. And we're going to stay here without forcing. Just really focusing on the breath again. Maybe closing the eyes. Very good. One final breath. And then slowly, let's inhale, coming out. Now let's straighten both of your legs. And from here, bringing your left foot over your right knee. Inhale, grab your knee and bring the chest up, shoulders down. And then with the right hand, really hug that thigh. Turn the body, open it towards the left. Really stretch the left arm up first and then back, reaching, and place it behind you, behind your back, as close to the body as you can. Even you can cup your fingers and press them into the floor. And then either continue to hug the thigh or bring the elbow behind it if you have the flexibility to come in slightly deeper twist. Your left leg is strong, foot is flexed. Inhale. Spine's growing taller. Exhale. Pull the belly in, turn a little more to look behind the shoulder. Let's take 2 more breaths. And then, which leg do we have? Okay, let's come. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out how I can show you the next pose. Which leg have you got on top? The right leg. Okay, let's stay there. So now I'm going to try and explain a little fun balance. So if your right leg is over, you're going to turn your body to the left and place both hands in front of you, leaning slightly forwards. Yeah, so you have your right knee almost in line with your right shoulder. Good. Your hands are underneath your shoulders, and then you're gonna bend the elbows back just like in chaturanga and come a little forwards. And press a few times like this, almost like you're doing a press, squeezing the elbows to the body. Keep your fingers spread. Okay, that's option 1. Option 2 is to reach for your left foot with your right hand. Yeah, and then you're also gonna come forwards, bending the left elbow. But when you do that, you're gonna lift your bum and your foot off the floor. This is half grasshopper. And now I cannot do it very well because of my back injury, but you give it a go and try. Here the question is, very good, Benny, to lean forwards more. Lean forwards more, transfer the weight onto your hand, left hand, and press with your right foot. Yes, beautiful, excellent. Oh, come out, stretch both legs, shake. Let's do the other side. So this time we're going to bend the left knee. Oh no, sorry, the right knee over your left. The right knee, the right foot steps over your right knee, and then hugging the thigh, inhaling, lifting the arm, right arm, and then back. Bring that arm closer to the body, even cup the fingers, press the floor, inhaling, stretching the spine, exhaling, twisting, look behind the shoulder. Very good. Take a couple more breaths, and then we're going to try and do the same on the other side. So then, I think maybe I'm instructing the wrong legs and hands because I'm doing it the opposite way. So the important thing is that you have your foot that is in front of the knee pointing forwards and is kind of in line with your hands. And then first just take a few moments to get used to the position, to the leaning forwards and back. Now, keeping your elbows sideways is not going to help you keep them back, like in chaturanga. When you feel ready with the left hand, and you're also going to have to slide that right shoulder a little lower, reach for your right foot. Or maybe the hands and the foot are opposite for you because I just messed it up. And then you're simply going to lean forwards and, lift your bum off the floor and maybe your leg off the floor too. I cannot do this side. I'm not going to force it because my back is complaining, but I'm going to watch you. So keep trying. I'm going to have a look. Yeah, very good. You're almost there. Even if you only lift your hip without the foot off the floor, that's still good. Yeah. Benny, so your arm is maybe too far out. If you bring it closer, your hand underneath your shoulder. Yeah. Now try. Good. Okay. And when you've had enough tries, let's come to the front of your mat. Tuck into a little ball. Hug the knees. Bring your feet as close as you can and really become tiny, tiny. Relax the head on top of your knees or wherever it can reach. And just breathe. Relax the forehead, the eyes, the jaws. And then maybe you can come on your toes and slowly walk the toes back, leaning back. And then at one point, you find that you can lift your toes and balance on your bum. Good. And then from here, we're going to start rolling back and forth, massaging the back. And I'm going to wait for you down there. Once you've done a few rolls, come into a small little ball. And now to continue the stretch of the glutes that has been requested, we are going to use either Happy Baby. I'm just turning my phone back on. So either Happy Baby or the figure of four stretch. I'm going to demonstrate the two of them, and you choose the one that works for you. So happy babies with the knees opening towards your armpits, shins vertical, grabbing onto wherever you can reach your shins, maybe your feet, and then drawing the tailbone down towards the floor. The other option is to bring your right ankle on top of your left knee, and then hug the back of your leg or the top of the knee with the arms. Again, keeping your tailbone down on the floor. James, maybe this is the better option for you. This is a slightly lighter version of pigeon. And then you can control it by gently pressing the knee in with your hands, and then the right knee up towards the sky. So wherever you are, if you are in the figure of four, stretch, change, and place your left ankle on top of the right knee. If you are still in happy baby and you want to stay there, start rocking the baby left and right. You could also rock your figure of four stretch. And it's time to already think about closing the eyes, maybe allowing the nervous system to go into proper deep relaxation. And here, as an end, I'm going to offer you to either take Shavasana or to come in a meditation pose, cross-legged or any other comfortable pose. If you have lower back issues like me, instead of straightening the legs, you can bend the knees, support them against one another, and open the feet. So wherever you are, make sure that you're comfortable. If you need to put something on, or a blanket, or if you need your lavender pillow, go and get it now. And then if you are in Shavasana, arms can be by the side of the body or on top of your belly. This is usually very comforting. Allow the shoulders to soften down, the belly to relax. And try to consciously scan the body and release any holding on, any resistance, any contraction. Imagine the body becoming soft, easy. Imagine what letting go could feel like, and go right into letting go. No pain, no tension, no striving, no trying. Just simply drop into the floor. Allow your breath to be really easy, natural. Forget about all breathing techniques. Just simply relax into these final few minutes of the practice. So feel free to stay longer in your relaxation practice. Or if you'd like to come out, you can slowly start moving the body, starting with the fingers and the toes. And then coming into a comfortable seat whenever you're ready. Allowing the spine to be straight. And then let's all place the hands in front of the chest, with the thumbs touching the middle, the center of the heart, and the chin down towards your chest. And then from here, bringing the thumbs towards the third eye, and then back to the heart. A symbolic gesture of connecting the heart to the mind. And I wish you all a great day. My camera is off again. Thank you for joining me. And I hope you've enjoyed the class. If you have any requests, feel free to let me know for next time. And yes, you can, if you've got anything to say, you can unmute yourself. I have to remove my mic. Give me a second.